my boss music. I like that. I like that. Bab, you got here in perfect timing. It's my boss music, guys. I am Froggy. I am Froggy. I am Froggy. Okay, folks. Can you hear that in the background? I am Frog. Let me just... I've been vomited by the frog. I am Frog, and I only got this jump up because of Carl. Because Carl Jacobs. That's why I bought this jump up. I regret it a little bit, but like not a lot, but like a little bit. I do kind of, you know, it was Amazon. We didn't have high hopes, but we had higher hopes, you know? Please ignore that background music. Can you hear that? That is the game ready to start that I started up early. Thank you. I don't think so, but I am happy that you do. Can I eat strawberry lip balm? Can you eat strawberry? Look, I've got to say, Dinos, I don't think anything terrible is going to happen, but I also don't see anything actually it tasting good or, oh, good, an ad. Guess you'll never find out. Guess you'll never find out. You know? If the ad wasn't in progress, I would have run an ad anyway. Hair pug. Hair pug. I have no idea what you're saying, Sammy. Eat it. Oh, Dinos. Fan go brr. It's actually the Red Dead Redemption soundtrack in the background. Let me try and turn it off for a second. It is a little bit annoying, isn't it? See that? Did you see how it stopped? Yeah, I just moved to the settings. And it stopped immediately. I love how Rye can't even hear what I'm saying because they're not subscribed. What did you want from me? Just subscribe. It's not my issue. It's a sign not to eat lip balm. I love how Dinos' subscription has run out. Someone needs to tell Spooky. It definitely is. It is a sign though. Nothing bad's gonna happen. It's just not gonna be great. Your sub runs out in 3 days. Don't worry, Robin. I've got you. I got you. Joke's on you. I got no ad. Hey! Good for you, Rye. You ate it? You're an idiot. You didn't let me finish what I was saying. Well, actually, the ad interrupted me, but either way, like, you can eat it, sure. I don't think anything terrible is going to happen to you. I'm pretty sure I don't think they're edible, but I don't think that they are, like, toxic. You know, like I think that they're fine to eat because I think children do eat it. So why are we surprised? But I don't think that they're like recommended to eat, you know? But at the same time, it's not going to taste good. It's just going to be gross. So why would you? Oh. Exactly. They're disgusting. I should run an ad using... No, don't worry. I'm running an ad. I'm running all of the ads so that you guys get you get like the pre-ads. There are none. Like I'm running them all now so that they don't have to happen for the next like 40 minutes. Test of the coffee lip balm to taste. I just used like standard. Where is it? Hello? I just had... This is my lip balm. I don't have any water on me today. I can't find my lip balm, but it's just the normal one. Your stomach is going to protest. Mine or Dino's? Because that's two different, you know, situations. My stomach's already protesting and I've done nothing. So ad is in progress, so I'm not going to finish my stories until... Like, I'm not going to start my stories until the ads are done. Sorry, guys. I do have a little semblance, tiny little semblance of guilt on that one. Not guilt necessarily, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I'm honestly... No. It's one of these kind of days, you know, when you just need the Pokemon gym. I don't even like Pokemon that much, but this soundtrack slaps. So confused. I'm hearing ads, but I got Tammy in front of me. Right, I am the ad. I ran an ad for myself. It's a Tammy Nix ad. Dinos, why? Why would you? Why did you think that was a good idea? What could you possibly get out of eating an entire piece of strawberry lip gloss? Hey Tammy, human Robin or F Robin? I know what you mean by S. I know that. I like how it's F Robin. Are you asking which one's my favorite, or are you asking which one you should send to me or put in the first handouts? You know, like, what are you asking? Tammy sponsored by Tammy is struggling. You know, right? Because I have to tell you guys this. I will tell you guys. Holy shit! I've got a lot of tabs open. Holy shit. Am I going to tell you this? Yes, the ads are over. Okay, great. I can tell you about this. I just pressed one each. Has Robin not decided? I think one each, personally. So, okay. Ads are over. I'm going to tell you guys a story, okay? I feel like the desktop audio is a tiny bit loud. Is it just me? It might just be because I can't hear myself anymore because my fucking... me angry about my music situation. Anyway, so... Pog, great. Capitalism is only good when Tammy struggling is involved. Correct. We're talking about capitalism. Look at my earrings. These are the new ones that I got. Only a few people know about them. These are my new glasses. I'm not happy with them, but they were cheap, so I don't know why I ate the lip balm. Lip balm. Dinos, neither do we. Okay, that's the issue. We don't know why you ate it either. Because what did you think? This is what I've been trying to tell you, but the ads got in the way. What did you think was going to get out of that? Like, what? A good taste? Did you think it would taste nice? It doesn't taste nice. Take it from experience, okay? It just tastes like wax that you're ingesting. Like, you get nothing out of that. What was the point? Attention? Because you got that. But that's it. Like, I will only watch ads happily for Tammy's Robin. You don't have to, though, because you got a sub. And you'll always have a sub. Speaking from a... You're an idiot! How many lip balms have you eaten, Tammy? None. No, I haven't eaten any lip balm, but I'm wearing one right now. Just tastes like wax. I don't think I've eaten a lip balm. You know what? I could have easily have eaten a lip balm at some point in my life. And I wouldn't know. Lip balm tastes nice if you got the right brand. No. No, it doesn't. It does not do that, actually. Lip balm does taste nice if you got the right brand. So, did you just redeem that now? Okay. Guys. Why are you all orange again on my screen? This is so strange. Why is the only one that isn't orange? I don't know why it always does this. Just always makes Dinos, Robin, and Neve like the same colors. Robin just no. No. Alright guys, so let me tell my story. So I pressed go live, right? On my OBS. Neve, I don't agree with you. Various shades of orange. I'm always orange, I want to be green. Not my issue, can't change it, just how it is. So I pressed go live, right? And then I got a call, like just as I went live. And I always go live and turn off my mic before I do it because usually I'm running a tad bit late. So I'll go live when I'm not completely ready and I'll just quickly put on some mascara and then you guys will be there and they'll be like, hey, you know. But I'm the imposter. Right, you're really just using all of your channel points on redeeming your messages. Why? This is not a fast chat. Click your own name and you can change it. Oh my god, really? Guys, click your own names and you can change it. What if I had a candle that smells like pumpkin? Can I eat that? Pumpkin's disgusting though. Anyway, pumpkin pies are disgusting as well. So, I went live. I was ready. Okay, spent the last hour on call with Bab trying to sort out this game. We have not succeeded. Just a heads up, okay? And just as I do, I get a call from my mum. My mum's calling. Yes, my mum's calling me, and I pick up because, to be honest, like obviously I don't live with my parents anymore. My mum calls me every now and then, like every 2 weeks she'll call me for a long ass call. Most of the time because she wants me to help her with something. But a lot of the time just for the fucks of it, right? Guys, eat some lip balm. It's good for you. Hey, dinos, I will time you out if you give bad advice. This game is the problem child. So anyway, so I pick up the call. I'm like, hey mom, what's up? And she goes, hey, I just got out of Pilates. No, I've just finished work. I'm like, great. I told her from the get-go. I was like, hey, I'm about to start my stream. So you came at a really shit timing, but tell me what's up real quick. She's like, I just finished work. I'm like, fantastic. We love it. She goes, I'm on my way to Pilates. I'm like, that is so you. Of course, fucking course. My mom goes to Pilates, guys. Okay. She goes to Pilates. Robin, no, Babushka just be like, I'll do it. I'll time them out. Jesus Christ, Babushka. Anyway. And then she goes, I was just, in the reception for our building, because my mom's like that middle-aged white woman, like the stereotypical, except really skinny, really like pretty fit, like, and South African, not American, South African. So she has a couple different cultural things. But anyway, she's very similar to that stereotype. In the sense she does do Pilates, and she's one of the managers, not managers of the building, but she's like one of the, like, she has a lot of say in what happens in our building because she's a house owner. I don't know what any of this means. Anyway, so she says, I just went to the reception of our building, which no one ever goes to, by the way, and she's like, there's a new girl working there. Her name's X and X. Her name's X. Ha! And she's your age. And she said XX, and I was like, I know exactly who that is. She's like, this is your age. I'm like, Mom, you're so cute. She's like, she went and she did this with. I'm like, yes, Mom, I know who she is. We did X and X. I thought, like, with this girl, like, I did Y, Z, and X, and like, we were, I've grown up with her. And she's like, oh, she's so nice. I'm like, Mom, I love that you called me at 6 o'clock. Well, for her, it's 7:30ish at night to tell me that you met someone that I went to school with and is now working in our building and that she's nice. But I kind of already started my stream. So thank you and bye-bye. She really, oh my God, you actually timed out Dino. Telling you a story about how adorable my mom is, and you guys are just like, time the kid out, time out the kid, time out the child, time out the like, what? Anyway, yeah, so she did that, and that's why I was lit. But it was so cute. I literally was like, that is such a mom thing to do. She doesn't call me for anything else except like really random shit. She said to me the other day, my mom is very, very sweet when she's not very, very offensive. She's not offensive, I'm messing. She is one of those people that are like, her ideals are still a little bit stuck in her time. Just a little bit, teeny tiny bit, but most of the time she's fine. I mean, she's fine with me being gay, so there's that. She called me the other day though, and she was like, Tammy, help me book this thing for our trip because we're going skiing. I mentioned it last stream. And I was like, okay. I'm like, why is she asking me to do? I can't see her screen. She's like, okay, here's the website I'm on. Like, go through and find places. And I'm like, okay, I didn't. I just didn't. And then she's like, oh, I found this, I found that. Then she goes to me after. She's like, I like booking places. She does this all the time. I like booking houses and stuff, like when we're going on trips. Not houses, but like hotel rooms or whatever. I like doing that with you on call, because when I call you to do something like that, I actually do it instead of just like saying I will and then not doing that. And I'm like, that is the funniest thing you've ever said to me ever. Are you timing them out again? Oh no, they're leaving. I was like, Babushka, you can't keep doing this. Babushka is taking, like, actually so angry about these fucking tendencies. The lip balm eating tendencies. You can't control what they do, Babushka. Sorry to break it to you. Fucking smiley face. So anyway, I love my mother. I just want to tell you guys that story because it was really funny to me. And it's why I'm late, so I figured I should. Yes, so I have a couple of things to mention before we start the game. Okay. First of all, look at my haircut. First of all, look at my haircut. First of all, I'm still not over it, okay? Bab doesn't like the lip balm. Clearly not. It was strawberry, Bab. What do you got? What do you have against strawberry fucking lip balm, man? Anyway, look at my haircut. It's not as curly anymore. I did curl it when I originally did it. Oh, Neve. Tempted to start a prediction. Will Dino get timed out again this stream? And both answers are yes. Robin! We can only say to stop talking about it so many times. My hair, I wonder what you guys, obviously some of us know what I did. Bro, right, that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. So we've done a wolf cut and it took a lot of guts on my end to do this. And I did it. It's a little bit like, it's not as curly anymore because I didn't put it in its little curlers before I went to bed. But I'm not angry about it. I'm actually like, don't care or mind at all. But look at my fucking cut, G. Look at it. Oh, I like it so much. Like all day. I had it in like a little clip before. And when I have it in the clip, like so much more hair falls down and I don't hate it. Like I'm kind of like, yeah, let's go. Chat likes your cut, G. A lot of guts and a lot of us convincing you to. Yeah, I literally started like almost crying on VC with Robin, Spooky, and Babushka. Just like, hey, like I was like, oh, okay, I'm so nervous. I was fucking on like looking up tutorials even though I know what I'm doing. I'm like, oh. They're just like, are you gonna do it or what? Like, what's happening here? What tutorial did I use? There was this one guy that I saw his stuff on TikTok and he was doing a tutorial for how to do it on short hair. So I searched up his YouTube account and he had it on like for every type of hair. How to do the same. It's called a wolf cut. So if you search a wolf cut, you'll be able to do it, Bab. Anyway, I just wanted to mention my hair. I feel like it's very important, you know. It's kind of a critical role in my streams, I feel like. Bye, Rye. Okay, I have the last thing that I have to mention is this game is kind of thank you, Neve. This game is kind of shit. Okay? Because every time I go off of the game, it decreases its scale. It goes off of full screen. So, if I've gone to fix a setting, if I've gone to, you know, turn something on OBS or anything on my main screen, I'm sorry, but it will make the game just like fuck up basically, and you'll see it because I am obviously going into game mode. So just to let you guys know that, because it is being a pain in my ass. And it suddenly doesn't even want to turn up. So we're just gonna, I'm having the same problems as I did the first time I played it. So I'm just gonna use display catch up because it's honestly just a pain in my ass. Sorry guys. I'm just fixing the scale because it's decided it's not going to be nice to me anymore. So don't mind me. Just centering it vertically. There we go. Fixed. And transition. And this is the issue we've been having. Y'all are seeing it now. Sorry, it's went quiet for a second. I was just trying to fix it. Red Dead is really homophobic. And it's really strange because this is gay on gay crime. You're saying exactly what I was thinking. I don't care if the game isn't actually about cowboys. They wear cowboy hats, therefore cowboys. They're not just not... They are technically cowboys, but they're also, like, worse because they're not even following the law. Like, what? What's up with that? I wanted to be a law-abiding citizen. Did I? Maybe. Anyway, so... I tried fixing it to... If we remember from last time, I tried fixing it to this monitor. It still doesn't want to be on this monitor. So it's on this monitor. So I will be looking to the side this entire time. Forgive me. I don't mean to sin. It just happens. Okay? I'm gay. I do crimes. Okay? I'm sorry. So I'm turning my chair a little bit so that I can accommodate for this change in screen. Apart from that, yeah, this is an issue, but it's okay. I have a keybind that fixes it all, right? It does this, and then it should... It doesn't. Why doesn't... Okay. Right. This is not... Are we seeing my issues at the moment? Are we seeing... we're seeing them, yeah? Because I've been tackling this all night. Don't mind me. Let's try that, okay? Let's try it again. Okay? Just try it one more time, guys. It's okay. We'll get through this. Okay. Truly a fantastic game. I've gone to the wrong place. I can't see my mouse. It's just disappeared, actually. Guys, pay £30 for this game. It's absolutely, totally worth it. It's definitely not gonna fuck you over big time. Nope, nothing like that. There we go. Tammy is struggling. Tammy is struggling. Have we fixed it? Have we fixed it? Have we fixed it? Yes. Just boycott it, guys. It's not worth it. It's too much. It's honestly too much money for the problems it's caused, and it's laptop phobic because it only does this on laptop. It's bullshit. I know you didn't say it, but I'm saying it for you. It's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. And now it's frozen. An hour ago, I said to myself, I'm gonna... Oh, DR said, Tammy Neg, how rude. This is such a Tammy auntie, but I literally cannot even. An hour ago, I said, I'm gonna load this up early so that there are no issues. Right? That's what I said to myself. Since then, I've spent an hour dealing with the issues. And it's done fuck all. I've accomplished nothing. In an hour, I've accomplished fuck all. I'm still on the same screen. And now it's just being more annoying. And now it's okay. Okay, guys. Should we just play the game? I think we should just play the game. I love how Robin has just tagged me in bright capital letters. Tammy is struggling. And no one has talked since then. So it's just at the very bottom, just Tammy is struggling. Hi, Dino. This is my stream. If I want to swear, I can. So fuck you, fuck your mom, and get the fuck out of here. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Kidding. It's all a joke. Always. Every time. We are doing story mode. And I haven't played story mode since the last time we did this because I have integrity and I wouldn't do this without you all. So be grateful because I'm a little bit addicted actually. I pressed enter and nothing's happening. Guys. Nothing's... It's frozen. I can hear it in the background. I forgot to change the settings of the sound. Whoop.
I thought you was reading him his last rites. Now I see you're introducing him to your other passion.
I can't see... Ooh.
Oh my.
Guys, First of all, I didn't mean to do this, but if we're here, I mean... What is happening right now? Hello? Hello? Guys. Why is it when I go to... This is what's happening right now. Let me explain it. You can't see what's happening on my screen, so I'm just going to explain it real quick. I keep trying to fix this screen, and then every time it just freezes, right? And then when I go to press, and I press just like anything on my OBS, it goes to what has now happened on this stream. So what we're going to do is, okay, we're quitting. I accidentally pressed my emails. Shit. Oh, it opened on my other screen. We're good. We're starting it again. And this is, mind you, the 7th time that I've started this game on my computer. Just today. It's being so homophobic. Okay? I really like this game. Why are you being a piece of shit, you know? Like, I'm pretty sure I didn't ask for this, you know? Like, what is up with that? What is... I almost fucked up my entire thing. I hear ye, man, but I don't see ye, man. Ye, man is me. I was the one talking. I'm just kidding. So, yeah, guys, we've gotten through an hour already, and bye, dinos, and nothing's happened because this damn game doesn't want to cooperate. Not that I'm reaching the end of my tether or anything, but I'm reaching the end of my tether. I'm moving my lights closer to me. Because now I've changed my fucking setup. You can't see me in the fucking lighting now. Right? That's an issue. It's a fucking issue. Sorry, guys. I'm moving you all around. And it's like rude, you know? Because you were so comfortable in whatever spaces you were in, you know? Oops. Fucking hell. I like pretending that I'm someone I'm not. Hello? Hello? Guys, it stopped again. It's frozen again. I'm not aggressive! The world is aggressive to me. Okay? It's frozen again. I haven't done anything. I literally haven't done a single thing yet. If I wanted to fuck with this game, I would have just fucking, you know, found its father and fucked that. This is really fucked up.
I thought you was reading him his last rites.
It's...
You're introducing him to...
Hello? See? Do you see? Oh! Why are you doing this to me? You know, like, you didn't have to do this to me. Hello? Okay. Babushka, I may need you. Are you there, God? It's me, Fiona. It's me, Fiona. Y'all are bored of this, aren't you? I'm bored of this. I'm so angry at this damn thing. I don't nothing is going right for me, guys. Look at this. This is me scrolling down. Do you see that? This is me going over to my other monitor, pressing the main screen on my monitor, and then updating. It's just homophobic. You know? Like, I don't... having a breakdown. This is just me having a breakdown. It's just me just having a break. Can someone get Babushka in this right now? Because I'm... Wait a second. I might be... Actually, I think I'm on my own in the stream room. Someone help me. I'm no longer... help me. Okay. Help. I think, honestly, I'm kind of regretting changing. I didn't change anything in the end, but I'm kind of regretting fucking with it because now it's just being a pain in my ass. I'm enjoying this so much. Guys, I'm so sorry, Babushka. If I knew how to fix this, I would. But okay. Okay. So I'm changing things. Can you guys... Okay. This is an issue. This is an issue. This is an issue. Alright. That's what it is. It's an issue. So let me just... I can't even check it on Twitch. Can you guys see this? No, you just see me looking like I'm clicking and nothing's changing for you, but now it's changing for me. I will actually boycott this game if it continues to be such a pain in my ass. One more time, guys. No change. Fantastic! We are not playing this game today. We're not playing this game today. We're not doing it. It's not cooperating, quite frankly. In fact, it's big time fucking out for me for some reason. Guys, we're not playing this game. I wanted to do, my friends are busy. I'm here wanting to do a solo stream. No. This game doesn't want to cooperate. It doesn't want to cooperate. It's just being a pain in my fucking ass. And to be honest, for what I paid for it, no, I'm a rag on this game because at this point I'm fed up. Okay, I paid so much money for this game. It's expensive. It's not fucking cheap. It's expensive. And for what I've gotten, it's a waste of my money. And it's a waste of your money. Don't buy this fucking game. It's expensive for no reason. It's a rip-off. And it's just a piece of shit game. It doesn't work. The monitor situation is a nightmare. Every time you try to change anything to actually suit what you need, it just resorts back anyway. I've spent an hour, now 2 hours trying to fix this and it hasn't worked once. Like, it's not worth it. It's not fucking worth it. I paid, at a discounted price, £30 for this game. Let's check. Let's check right now how much this game costs on the store page. Let's check. How much does it cost? So I'm aware it's my library. It's currently discounted. It's 50% off, and you're still paying £30. It costs £55 on the Steam library. £55 for it to not work with laptops at all. And I'm not the only one who thought this. I was going to talk about this when we were playing the game, but I'm gonna talk about it now since we can't. Okay? There's probably a reason why it's discounted. Yes, you're completely right. Apart from the fact that we're getting close to Black Friday. There was a comment, okay, that I found. No, there was a comment that I found when you scroll down the stream store page, and it was like something like, "This game is just not working," and I'm like, I mean, that's just, you pay £50 for a game, you expect it to fucking work. At the very least, everyone's having the same issues with the monitors, and now it's not even playing the game in time with OBS, like at all. So I can't even play it on stream. Okay, it's bullshit. I'm not paying. It's a waste of it's a waste of your fucking money. It's a waste. And this star whatever that it runs off of, I don't fucking know. You have to literally download another basically third-party account, Rockstar Games Social Club. You have to download this entire new thing, sign up for it, just so you can play the game. A £50 game! It went down. This is what drove me insane. It went down, like, the whole thing wasn't working for like 2 days or something like that, right? I went in one day and I wanted to play the online version, right? Wasn't working. Okay, I'll play a story just without you. Sorry, I did almost try and cheat with you. It wasn't working. It wasn't letting me actually get on the game. And then if you go down, when I went down the store, found out what was happening, went down into I googled it, and they were like, "Oh, it's down for maintenance. It's down for maintenance because Rockstar Games is down for maintenance." So, okay, if Rockstar Games is down for maintenance, I understand why the online version of the game would be down for maintenance. Why the fuck is the story version, which I bought and is on my hard drive and my fucking laptop, why is that unable to log in? Why is that not working? I paid £50 for the game to be mine. Not so that every time it goes down for maintenance, I can't play the bloody game. It's my game. I put money to pay for this fucking game. This is bullshit. It's ridiculous. It's a waste of your fucking money, essentially. And it's a great game. Look, I've played this game before. I had the Xbox version of it years ago, and I fucking was obsessed with it. But on PC, it's just ripping you off. It's not fucking worth it. It's it's so wrong of them to really be like, why? It's not using internet. It's not using internet. It's supposed to have saved. It took 9 hours to download. That's how much space it's taking up on my computer. And you're still telling me that it's going to be down when the online version is down. It's actually using that much of the servers in terms of HQ. Like what? What are you doing, Rockstar Games? What are you fucking doing? What am I paying my money for? Fuck all. I can't even fucking play the game on stream. That was the whole point of buying the game. It's not fucking worth it, guys. It's bullshit, and I'm not having it. I sound so English. It's beyond being homophobic at the highest degree. It is wrong for everyone and every count. It is wrong that they're doing that. And I'm fed up with it. They are on my hit list now as well. I'm never buying another game that... And you know what Rockstar Games owns? GTA. And here's the irony of the situation. Rockstar Game was doing maintenance. The maintenance wasn't for their entire website or anything. The maintenance was for GTA. If they're doing maintenance on GTA, why the fuck is this game down as well? Why? You're not doing maintenance on Red Dead. You're doing maintenance on GTA. On the online, because GTA is an online fucking game. Half online game, I believe. Why would you be doing maintenance on those servers? Why would it impact Red Dead at all? It's shady. It's weird. That's like saying, oh, Minecraft is doing maintenance on the online servers, so now you can't play any aspect of the game at all. What? What are they doing to the game that I paid for? It makes no sense. It's bullshit. It makes no sense, and I'm angry at it. So, yeah, I just went on a rant for God knows how long, talking about how angry I am with this game. And tomorrow, I'm going to try and fucking finish it off stream because, don't get me wrong, it's a fun game, but it's not worth paying £50 for when you're dealing with this bullshit. It's not worth it. And I hope that all their sales tank, because that is bullshit. And I'm going to post my rant onto YouTube, and I hope that they see it. So instead, we're just going to talk. I didn't have backup games lined up because all of my friends are busy. And all the other games that I have aren't solo games. But I do have chatting points. Hey, she came prepared. What is, hello? I'm moving my light back. This light is annoying me. Turn it down. Everything's a mess today, guys. Everything's a mess. Everything's a mess. That was way too... I'm not busy, but I'm unwell. Robin, I'm not going to force you to come on with me. Don't even worry. Don't even worry about it. Let's check our games, shall we, folks? Fuck you, Red Dead. Piss on me. Piece of fucking shit. We have Among Us. We have Dead by Daylight, which is a group game, obviously, and also needs an update. Oh, it's not even been installed. Oops. We have Fireboy and Watergirl. We have Gang Beasts. We have Human Fall Flat. We have Jackbox, and we have Phasmo. And then the Cursed Red Dead. All of those are kind of group games. So we're just gonna do a just chatting. We're doing a just chatting today, and tomorrow we'll play some games. Do I know what game we'll play tomorrow? I do believe I have it written down somewhere. Where? Who knows? It's a good question. I don't know. Bum 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 bum. Look, guys, it's you. I'm changing my display capture real quick. So if you see darkness, that's why. Right here. And going dark. Ooh, it's going dark. I should have like a kill switch where it changes to like this dark thing, and it just says we are changing scenes real quick. I'm very bad at this, at what I'm doing. Just like what Rambi does, except I'm not that prepared. So I haven't, but yeah. Bum 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 bum. When in doubt, guys, just put on some good music and vibe for a second, you know? Like, it's not worth being so angry all the time, you know? I'm a pacifist. I don't get angry at anything. I am a pacifist, actually. That part wasn't a lie. Would suggest you playing Genshin Impact, but takes a lot of damage. That's not really an option. Yeah. Also, why? Like, I don't... It's us again. Look at my games. Why Genshin? You know? Like, that's like... I don't know. Everyone's been obsessed with Genshin, but I'm so not. I'm like, you know? I don't really get the hype. So what if it's free? It just doesn't sound fun to me. You know? Sorry. Am I supposed to love everything you love? Oh, we're going dark again. You can't see yourself. You can only see your names. That's so sad. There is a reason I'm doing this. So just give me a second. I wasn't prepared to have to do this today. That's what the reason is. I should have been, though, knowing how shitty this game is. But I wasn't. And that is... No, that's a learning point for me. It's a learning point. That's what it is. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. And we're up again. Oh my goodness. And now this is all fucked up. Notice how things are changing. Notice. Bum, 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 bum. Guys, it's not been a good day for us, but it's okay. We can turn it around. Character's pretty... I'm shallow, pretty characters my only interest in video games. I play Minecraft. Are you hearing what I'm throwing out here? Maybe we could work on the tree. We could. We could deep dive. We could work on the tree. What would you two? Since I just got you two with me today. Really, I could not give less shit about how pretty a character is. Like I said, I play Minecraft. I like Phasmo. I actually genuinely like Phasmo as much as I give it shit. I give it a lot of shit, but I do like Phasmo. Let me guys tell you about about what happened actually recently related to Red Dead, because I'm still not over it. Them bullocks look so pretty. Oh my god. I was vibing. Okay. I was vibing. And Robin was posting for me because I don't post on my Tammy is Struggling TikTok account. Right, Robin does it for me because he's a lad. And I don't have a very good schedule. Anyway, there was a comment on my TikTok in one of the Red Dead streams videos, and there aren't a lot of them, to be honest. We didn't get a lot of clippable moments because a lot of the bits that happened last time we played Red Dead were like longer bits that went on for like a long period of time, like the bit with the horses and stuff. So it wasn't very clippable, right? But the one clip that there was me just not knowing how to play the game, and I got a comment on that. I'm pretty sure it's TikTok, but it could have been Instagram. And the guy was like, this man goes it's not that hard to move the horses, just press A. And he really said just press A as if he was correct. He mansplained to me how to play the game, except pressing A would have made me go off of a cliff because it goes left. It makes you go left. It doesn't make you go straight, it makes you go left. So he tried to mansplain how to play the game to me, but then mansplained it wrong. And that's men. I'm good at riding horses, Neve. Hello, Rye. they have so much audacity for how wrong they are, and it's very amusing to me. I literally wrote that down in my little chat point notebook because I just thought that was so funny. They really tried so hard to tell me what to do, and then they did it wrong. Right, you missed my rant section where I just spent like 20 minutes just like shitting on Red Dead Redemption. And we've given up trying to play it because it's not being a good boy, you know? Like, it's just not. And the entire thing is fucked up. And I paid a lot of money for a game that doesn't work. And that's what you should take away from this. That's what we should take away from this. I do want to talk about some things, though. Like my glasses. And you might think, Tammy, are you out of content? Yes, normally. But that's not why I want to talk about my glasses. The glasses are the content. Hi, Neve. Bye, Neve. You're going to dip to go study? Ew. It won't go groovy, but thank you. Thank you for being here through my freak out sessions. Otherwise, it would have just been me shouting at Robin. I don't think he would have appreciated it. Thank you. Bye-bye. Anyway, I want to talk about my glasses because I got them from a little known store. Called AliExpress. You know what AliExpress is? It's about the cheapest bullshitting store that you could go into, right? It's bad. It's not. It's like worse than Shein. It's how bad it is. He would have been. It's like Shein on crack is how bullshitty AliExpress is. At least Shein has like a nice web design. AliExpress is just shit. Okay? And it's made to sell cheap products for cheap. Mass produced and used with what's it called when you don't pay for your labor? Exactly. But the reason I'm talking about it is because I want to talk about shit stores that like you can buy cheap products in but are like low-key shady. Like really shady. Like you go into some of these and you're like, you know, I'm kind of scared to touch things. Like real stores, like actual stores. It's like... Okay, but the real problem here is capitalism in general, because you're talking about stores here, right? Regardless of whether you're paying little to no money for what you're buying, and the shop is getting little to no money, and they're functioning with the fact that nobody wants to pay for it, and therefore they can not charge for any labor, and then get that shit for free. They have the products basically for very, very little, and they sell it for a little bit more, but then loads of people buy it because it's so cheap, and they make money, right? That's how that works. Capitalism. But then it works the same for other places that are not as shady. Like Swarovski. I have no idea how Swarovski works. I bought maybe 2 things from Swarovski in my lifetime, and both the time I've not paid for it, right? You could say they were cheapest with their shops, right? Sometimes I think to myself, Rye's trying really hard to make jokes, and I appreciate it. And sometimes they're very funny, and I know that they have the potential to be hilarious. But every time you misspell something, the jokes make no sense. And you could argue that make it funny. That makes it funnier. But I disagree. So I don't know what you were trying to say there, but I appreciate your contribution nonetheless. Anyway, where was I? Any store, Swarovski, hella shady, right? Because you're buying the diamonds at like, say 100 per 4 carat diamond, right? Not 24, 4. So we're getting cheap diamonds. They're pricey. Diamonds are pricey, I'm assuming. I don't know. I'd never bought diamonds before, right? They're real though. And then you put them together. And you pay, usually you pay your, you know, but then they price them at astronomical prices. Because you got to make a profit, right? You got to make a profit. So my question is, why capitalism? bunch of greedy people, isn't it? To be honest with you, I don't remember where I was originally going with this point. I wrote down on my little notebook, cheap shops being shady, and I think I was originally talking about food. And I don't remember what my point was. And this is what happens when you don't put enough context to the talking points you're going to talk about. This is what happens. You need to put context. You need to know what you're talking about, you know? Otherwise, you'll forget. And especially if you have ADHD, you're going to forget. This is just me with a guest screen on talking about shit. I'm just going to put... So when people click on the screen, they know exactly what they're getting. Okay. What they're getting from this. Okay, watch this, kids. No. Here. Let's download this real quick. Guys, there's a point to this. Look. Okay, we're gonna make this big. We're gonna zoom in. Very nice. Red Dead Redemption. Let's go. Guys, bear with me for a second. Bear with me. I have a point to this. I'm angry. No one's here to stop me. So, this is what we're doing. Okay. Look, I'll explain what I'm doing in a second. There we go. There we go. And let's just make it a little bit bigger. Like there, like, okay, a bit too big. Maybe a little bit more. Okay. Let's leave it there. Oh yeah. You see where I'm going with this. I'm gonna leave this on here for long enough that it becomes the thumbnail for this stream. Can you tell I'm really fucking pissed off about this? Okay, this needs to be a different color. Oops. 1 second, guys. Let me just change the color real quick. Don't cross Tammy. She gets pissed off. Like this? Like this maybe? No. How about we go green? How about that? There we go. Okay. This doesn't stand out as much as I'd hoped it would. Let's try again. Let's go purple. Purple will stand out, yeah? Yo, I got good news. My mom ain't pissed about the screen thing. She said just look for a screen online because you got a friend who knows how to fix it. Did you break your screen? Is that what's happened? There we go. This game is bad. It's bad. It's a bad game. It's a shit game even. One could argue it is the shittiest game. You smashed up your screen? How'd you do that? Tell me, right? Tell me all about it. I'm still trying to figure out what that original joke is. You could say they were, in which case you wouldn't have the FH. Sheep, I can't say that word. Sheepish with their shops. Some asshat tripped me while, I'm assuming you meant while, going somewhere. Assuming you meant somewhere. Earlier. You meant earlier this morning. Right. I might be a little bit hypocritical here because I do spell so badly. But, bruh. Please. That's really sad. Somebody tripped you this morning. Bruh, I would have lost my shit. I failed the 16th grade. There is no 16th grade. Also, the Brits don't name it grades. Aren't you British? I thought you were British. I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm tired of this already. We're going back to this. I want my face to be big, gigantic, huge in your face. We're just gonna hang out. Don't know for how long. Don't know. Maybe I'll go on Minecraft. Maybe I won't. Probably won't. This is me angry streaming. I am, but I don't know how to say that joke in the UK. 16th isn't a thing though, and I think you meant 6th grade. You failed the 11th grade. Nope, you failed year 11. You failed year 10. You failed year 9. You failed year 8. Year 8 would have been the good age, I think. Anyway. You guys want to go on GeoGuessr? I'm so angry. Why did this game decide not to work for me? Like, what the hell? I really wanted to play it. It's the shitty part of it. This whole entire stream has gone to shit because of one game, and I'm so sorry. I failed all the years except from cooking. I got a 10 on that. Out of 10? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You're good at that, huh? You're good at that. Hey guys, if you guys would like to make your own, like, oh my god, I need to tell you guys a story. Okay. Hello? Hello? Suddenly this thing doesn't want to move. Okay. So, I'm minding my own business. Please, lights work for me. Thanks. I'm minding my own business today. I don't remember what I'm doing. But I'm probably... I know I'm not on my phone, right? Just vibing. Probably. Knowing me, probably vibing, right? Then I get a message. And it's not a message, it's an email, more specific, right? An email from Wattpad. Because I haven't been on Wattpad in so long, they're not sending me notifications anymore. They're just sending me emails from Wattpad. Yeah. So I get an email. Let me change to just chatting. What am I doing? Guys, it's been forever. And I still cannot... I don't know how to be a streamer, apparently. But sorry about that. Just... Oh, scared me. Something's happened, but I can't check it. 1 second. So I'm angry streaming. I'm changing my stream title. Yep, and I'm not spelling it correctly, apparently. Oh my god, Kat, thank you so much for the 2-month subscription. Oh, 2-month pog. That's so weird to be on the receiving end of that. Kat has arrived. Kat, you have no idea how shit this has been. Like, you have no idea. Like, it's astronomical how shit this stream has been. Mostly me. It's my fault. It's my fault. It's definitely my fault. Basically, we've given up on the game. We've given up on it. It's not working. I've been talking about money, so it's probably better than that. It's not. It's not, though. It's not better than that. Tammy, an ad shows up, lol. With Gecko, you can save money on your car insurance. Thank you, Rye, for filling me in on exactly what ad turned up. Thank you. Oh, it's been shit. It's been shit. And now I'm just vibing here, angry, because Red Dead Redemption decided to be a pain in my ass. This is how shit it's been. Look at my other scene. We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna, no. Anyway, what was I talking about? Now I've forgotten. I had a topic I wanted to talk about. And now, right, yes, so today I'm minding my own business and I get a notification. It's an email and it's from Wattpad. Okay. From Wattpad. Now that is enough to make me go... What? A little bit of a... bit weird that Wattpad is sending me an email, right? Wattpad never sends me notifications anymore because I haven't been on that app in fucking ages, right? So it doesn't send me notifications, it sends me emails. And what it is, and I haven't actually looked at it since I saw it. I saw like the first couple of lines of what the email said, but I didn't actually have a look at the app. I just ignored it. It's a notification for someone commenting on my profile. So it wasn't like, I don't think that they could message me because I wasn't following them or anything. Like they weren't, you know, we weren't friends on Wattpad. Instead, it was like, they were commenting on my page to talk to me, essentially. And what it said was something like, hey, I want to finish your book. I want to finish your fic. For context, I have so many fics on my Wattpad that I've not finished. I think I have a total of like maybe 2 finished fics, and both of those are one shots. Like I'm not good at finishing shit, man. Okay, but anyway, the fic that they're referring to, they said the name of the first letter of the fic. They said assassin fic, and that is enough for me to know exactly what fic they're talking about, because there's only one fic that I wrote that included assassins, right? And this fucking fic is like the one that has had the most, probably one of the most hits. Like it was like, not hits, what's the what kind of equivalent? Reads, has the most reads of all of the ones on my account, but it's also the one that like I got like to chapter 9, and there was gonna be a total of like maybe 10 or 11 chapters, so it was almost finished. I was like, I spent so much time actually caring about that fic, and it was this close to finishing it, but I didn't. I never did, right? And they're like, I want to finish it for you. Like, can I adopt it? The wording was, I would like to adopt your assassin fic. Why? It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. It's just a shit fic. But, you know, okay. No, I'm not letting you adopt my assassin's fic. Are you joking? Do you know how much time and energy I spent back in 2017 making that fic? You're not having it. It's mine. It's my fic, and I will finish it when I bloody well choose to, okay? It's got about like 4,000 reads on it. Those 4,000 people can go back and finish it when I bloody well choose to, okay? I don't give a shit. I'm not, no, I'd like to adopt one fic, please. I know, really weird wording. I've never heard this in my entire life, but it could be a thing that Wattpad's doing. Not like Wattpad, but like the community is doing, because like, God, I have a feeling it's like a reading thing now, like Book Talk and Bookpad are doing that. Yeah, but I know the pain of when a creator is writing something you're enjoying and then they randomly stop updating it. Mate, I didn't stop updating it randomly. I stopped updating it when I ran out of inspo. No, not really. I got to a point where the actual plot, like I'd gotten to like a point in the plot where it was about to get really, really intense, and I physically couldn't go through that. And I wasn't like, I don't think even now I'm gonna be able to write that very well. But I also have never heard of this person ever, and I can't entrust that to anyone else because I have trust issues. The motivation for that is really hard when like you've gotten to a point where like it was supposed to be that point in the fic, it was supposed to be like, how do I describe this without giving it away? Well, I don't mind if you guys read it, it's not a big deal, but basically it was a Percy Jackson fic, right? But it was like those AUs that they used to do of like, what if Percy Jackson ended up as an assassin for Chaos, the creator of the universe? One of those Chaos fics, right? Except they're never actually very accurate to Greek mythology. I'm fucking obsessed with Percy Jackson. Fuck off, Robin. But they're enjoyable to read. They're very enjoyable to like read, and they're also kind of enjoyable to write as well. I really enjoyed writing it, but I took a lot of time geographically as well sorting this out. Like we started in New York, we went to Boston. It goes to Washington for the final fight. Hey, Cat. Hero Brian's daughter. Nice. Mine, none of them are self-inserts. I fucking hate self-inserts. Sorry. I'm sorry to be that person, but I just cannot read them. They just get me like really cringed up. I don't want to read about myself. I want to read about something else, you know? So yeah, mine are all just like character fics based on actual characters. Sorry, not sorry. But anyway, so chapter 9, where Percy and Annabeth not knowing who Percy is, and I made the backstory hella fucking sad as well. They have like their little heart-to-heart on a bus, not a bus, on one of those caravans. It's like one of those, you know, those freaking caravans that are huge. And these, have you ever seen The Millers? Where the Millers, I think it's called, which is like a movie where, I think it's Millers, where like a drug addict, prostitute, and like a really random guy, they all like become like a family to try and smuggle drugs across the border. And they do this in this giant like van. It's not a van, it's like a, what are they called? Like a caravan type thing, right? Yes, exactly, Robin. Exactly. It's very weird. So it's like this weird caravan van thing. And that's what I pictured in my mind when I was writing it, and I also described that. And they're on this van, and it's meant to be, if you've ever read Percy Jackson, it's meant to be not a flashback or throwback, but it's meant to be like a nod to the first time that Percy and Annabeth ever really talk, which is in the back of a zoo transporter. Camper van! It's a camper van! Thank you, Babushka! I love how we're on Percy Jackson Fiction now when it was on Red Dead. I know. We're moving on from Red Dead. Okay, that shit was bad. Oh geez, I promise I wasn't one of those kids. Terrified me. It's fine, Kat. I'm sure you won't. It's just that there are too many of them to be safe, you know? Anyway, so chapter 9, we're on this point. I think I'd actually had updated chapter 9. This is from 3 years ago now. Okay, so I might be wrong about these details. And it's a throwback, and they're having a heart-to-heart in which Annabeth tells him about her ex-boyfriend Percy, who disappeared, and how she had cancer. Bruh, this shit was sad. And also a nod to my dad got cancer a couple of years later. That's kind of funny. Anyway, so she had cancer. She was very, very ill. The gods couldn't do anything to help her because they would have been injecting themselves into her lives, and it was, I made up some shit, I don't remember, I just wanted it to be sad, okay? And then Percy made a deal with Chaos. Percy went to work for Chaos, okay? And in return, she was all better. She recovered, right? And she got through it because she was on her deathbed. All she knows is that he disappeared, and then she got better, right? So she's telling this guy, what was his name? What did I name him? Remember what I named him. I don't remember what I named the character, but it's Percy as an assassin. He doesn't show his face. No one knows that he's Percy. Okay? What did I name him? Good question. Anyway, they're having a heart-to-heart. Very sad. He remembers one thing. She remembers one thing. And if I could rewrite it, I would, because... You want to read it? Oh, it's on my Wattpad account. I might link it. You guys, I don't mind if you guys read it. Honestly, it was well written. This is my issue. Is like when people aren't like, the people are like, oh, my Wattpad like fics, they're all shit. Like, I spent a lot of time in my A levels writing this, so it was actually pretty okay written. You know? Do you want to stream where I read my fics? Because I'm happy to read it. At this point, I'm itching to read that fic back. But we got to this point in this camper van. Right, in the next chapter, we're gonna be in, what's the place? Washington D.C. Right, where, what's his name? There's a character that he's the antagonist is, right, and this whole shit was gonna go down in the tunnels of Washington D.C. And the tunnels, not the normal tunnels, but the tunnels inside of the White House. And it was all going to go down there, and it was going to be an extracting to get out some stolen demigods, some abducted demigods. That was what was going to happen. I never wrote it. That shit would have been so fucking complicated. And I kind of wish I had. I'm at this point, like, I really want to finish it. Like, just talking about it makes me want to finish it. Do you guys, if I read it right now, would you guys click off? I promise you it's not badly written. I'll read this fic for you guys, which you guys will enjoy, and then I'll read my shit fics and we can compare. Do you guys want to watch it? Kat, yes? Percy's out here demigod. You're my children now. Robin. Alright, we're doing this. You've convinced me. Alright guys, I'm exposing my Wattpad. You know, if there's one thing that I want to be doing when I can't play Red Redemption, it's this. Sign in. I think this is my account. Yep, and we are signed into the wrong account. This is not my profile. Nope, this is not my profile. Log out, log out, log out. Abort mission, abort mission. What is my account? I thought I had it with my Google. I swear to God it was that email. What the fuck? Guys, I don't remember my account. It's not that. It's not that. Is it with my Facebook? No. 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 Login. No, no, no. Guys, I'm struggling with the login. When you, on the other account, abort mission, I'm here for the fix. I appreciate that, right? Ah! It saved my info! Yes! Oh, my password's incorrect. Oh, shit. What is this? Oh, yeah, I changed that password. Because I couldn't remember it. And so I tried to log in it recently and it wouldn't work. And I was like, what the fuck is my password? That's not my password either. Okay. Guys, I don't remember my password. I didn't have alt. It wasn't alt. It's that, you know when you log in with Google, even if you don't have an account on that Google address, or even if you do, no, it's even if you don't, it'll like, I don't remember what email I used for this though. Well, let me just check my Gmail because I just got an email from them. So I should be able to find out, shouldn't I? What pad? Yes, yesterday. Which account is this? Ah. Oh, I found it, guys. I found it. I found out which email. So sort of confusingly, I don't actually use the correct email. I use a really, really old email. It's already addressed. Guys, my Wattpad is a little bit confused right now. Bum, 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 bum. I'm logging in with Google. We'll get through it. Anyway, if you use an email if you try and log in with Google, any email that's not the one that you already have, it's going to just create an account. So that's what happened. It wasn't an old necessarily. That was a whole thing. No, what is this? Guys, what is happening? I'm just gonna reset. No. Log out. Guys, I cannot. We're hitting an issue here. Was that even my name? Did I change my name? Tammy is. Guys, I can't remember this shit. I've got ADHD. Why would you expect me to remember this? Okay, I have it on my phone. I think. Yep, it's there. Hello. And I think I'm logged in. Oh, great. Okay, now I know what email it is. Okay, this is still my... okay, great. The password's wrong. I cannot remember the password. Email. Please ignore the fact that my name is this. Hello. What's happening? Oh my god, thank you so much for the follow, Saza. So much. Hey, Mutual! Thank you for the host, Rye. Yo, I recognize that username anywhere. Hello. Panic.x Tammy is active. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I know that email is registered. That's my issue. That's my issue. The issue is that the email is registered, but I can't remember the password. User not found? Now that's not correct. Guys. Is that how you spell that? Okay, for those who are new, which is just Saza. Saza, if you have a name that you'd prefer to go by, hello, please let me know. For those who are new, I am trying to log into my Wattpad so that I can read my fics to you guys. My very old fics. My very old kind of shit fics. Well, more specifically, one specific... Oh my god, this book's been overtaken by in reads by this other book that I didn't think was going to do so well. Interesting. Says it's fine? Okay, cool. Anyway, so yeah, so we're reading shit fics and then also good fics. And we're just gonna, for fun, because I was ranting about an old fic of mine. And now they want to hear it. Okay, I will read it to you all. If my bloody fucking Wattpad would work. Password reset. Hello. Reset my password. Guys, we're almost here. I'm just gonna keep talking to you until it fixes. New password. Making this shit up. Stop it. Okay. I misspelled it. Did that work? Stop doing that! It's so annoying. Passwords must match. Fuck. Guys, I'm not a very good typer. In fact, I make many spelling mistakes all the time. And that is an issue because when you're writing in passwords and you can't, it doesn't have the option of like looking at it. It's like always hidden. I don't know what I've written. Alright, 133 notifications. Holy shit. Update! Login. Yes, this is incorrect. Thank you very much. Yep, I'm using that one. Yay! We're in! Yes! Okay, guys, so... You know what? I'm just gonna share this screen. I'm okay with that. Are you guys okay with that? Because I'm okay with it. I don't really mind. If you see personal information, you don't. Let me just turn off this extra thing that I added on. There we go. You don't see it anymore. Okay, that is weird. Why does Wattpad do this? Alright, transition. Ta-da! This is gross. This is just a bad fic in general. Like, just bad. All of this is pretty gross. So, keep in mind, I haven't been on this account in a long time. Like a fucking long time. So what you see may not be who I am now. It may also be who I am now. But I'm pretty sure it's not who I am now. Let's go to my profile. Okay. This was my old... This is Minyungi. This is my old freaking thing. On Twitter as well. And it's not a good name. Peter Parker here to pick up a passport, please, is my favorite line in every single Spider-Man movie. So, I made it my name because I couldn't think of anything else. And my old name was Ugly! Okay, so this is the one that's doing so well for some reason. Look at that. Look at that number. I like big numbers. You know? And this is the one that they were referring to. I bet I could find the conversation. Oh, guys, it's gonna be here. Can I adopt the assassin book? Meme dog? I don't know. Oh, because they have one. That's so cute. No, you can't. But I appreciate it. You know, this worries me, you know? This also worries me. I just don't know how much experience you have, you know? I mean, why I have this amount of followers? I don't know. I don't know. Pizza! Yummy! Oh, I want Coke now. I have an issue. I have an issue with how much Coke I drink. Now this whole shit with the Wattpad coins, bullshit. It's ugly. It's ugly. Oh, my opinions were strong in 2019. The use of the word dad in Avengers and or Peter Parker fanfic can only be used as a type of sarcasm. If not, it is plain cringe. Oh my god. Why was I so pressed? Why was I so pressed? I was so angry. I fucking pinned it. I pinned it because of how I thought I was so right. Maybe I was. I used to write I made this bio in 2013. I was 12. Okay. It's long. I've only updated it a few times since I made it. I was really angry at the world. All of it. It's really fucking long. It's a long ass bio. Let's have a look at this. fandoms. Okay. I love this. If you can't read it, write it. Love to dream. I really just stole that quote. Pretty sure I didn't come up with that. But thanks. That love to dream is me. That was my old name on everything, and I changed it because it was ugly as fuck. So if you have my Snapchat, that's, you know, either write something worth reading or do something worth writing. Benjamin Franklin. It's a good quote. It's a good quote. This is really sad. Movies, anything Harry Potter, anything Maze Runner, anything with Robert Sheehan. I stand by that. Robert Sheehan is a great actor. And anything with Tom Holland. Okay. TV shows. It doesn't have Criminal Minds, so it's wrong. But still right, somehow. Oh, this is such a good show and people don't pay it enough attention, just so you know. Fuck me. Fuck me in the ass with the right mom. Sorry. Most K-dramas. This is incorrect. I've had a change of thought since I wrote that. An anime. Shit fucking anime, this one. Really good in the first 2 seasons. Went downhill fast. Music. Oh my god, I never listened to Fall Out Boy or 21 Pilots. I just did it to sound cool. I did, however, listen to Panic at Disco. I had like every single album. I was obsessed with it. I was also obsessed with One Direction and Hamilton because I have good taste. I also was a pick-me. I stand by Tenacious D though. If you guys haven't heard of Tenacious D, you're missing out. This Taylor Swift, I only listened to Taylor Swift in 2014. When Red came out was when I stopped listening to Taylor Swift. And now everyone's listening to Taylor Swift and I'm like, I can't really be bothered. Jack Black is so good, right? Tenacious D is like one of my favorite bands. I love their music so much, but no one knows who we're talking about when we talk about Tenacious D, and it's such a shame. K-pop, all of it. No. Just no. Just no. I still don't know who this Swift person is. Right, you're so funny. Ships. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I stand by this. Oh, I stand by that, actually. Some things I regret. This is not one of those things. I stand by that. I also stand by this. This is cute, but not really a priority, you know? Personal. I had so much on this. Favorite color, pastel pink. Oh, you. I wrote this when I was a child. Hi, Dino. I am alive. Hi, alive, you mean. I'm Rye. Yeah, it's very funny. Interests. I mean, at least I'm on brand, okay? Korean learning. Yes, I've been learning since fucking ages ago. Still don't know enough. Favorite published books. Yeah, alright, okay. Favorite Wattpad books. I used to be really, really good friends with this creator, actually, and I haven't heard from them in about 5 years, so that's really sad. See? And this one. And this one. And my brother, friends with all of them too. My little brother and I used to, like, compare Wattpad books. It was very funny. Why did I feel the need to put this here? Don't know. Couldn't tell you. Cabin, Apollo. Like I felt like you guys needed to know that, you know? House, Gryffindor. Nope. Just no. That's just incorrect, actually. That's just not joined April 22nd, 2014. I was 13 years old. Please ignore my messages. Hello. Go away. 13 years old. I'm not even a Gryffindor. That's the best part. I'm a Hufflepuff. I thought I was. I wanted to be a Gryffindor, but I wasn't. I stand by this, apparently. I don't stand by this, but I thought I would. I thought I would to the end of the earth, and you could tell because I literally pinned it. And I'm pretty sure all of these are wrong links now because I changed my name so many times. But anyway, that's not why we're here. We're here to read the books. I like to go on tangents. I like to go off of, you know. We're on a track. Really? We're on a track, right? We have a mission. I like to do this. You know? Just like, yeah, you get my vibe. One of the very few books that I've finished. And this was also one of the very few books that I finished. Books. One-shots. And then so many One Direction fanfics that I did, not even joking, 5 chapters. 3 chapters. 4 chapters. 6 chapters. 5 chapters. To books that... Except this one is not a One Direction, obviously. To books that were meant to be like 20, 30, 40 chapters long. Exactly right. Exactly. I don't know how I am ages ago as a Ravenclaw, but I don't know if still I am. Still, I don't think so, but I don't know. Fair. This one did the best. Why? I don't know. I started writing this when I was 13 years old, and it was bad. Like, really bad. Like, I've seen some... I used to write this in a notebook. That's how far... I don't have it anymore. But I used to have number 7 in History of Magic. Number 6 in Mon's Boyfriend. That book, not a fanfic. That was a natural 404. Haha, funny number. That was a book that I just like wrote off the cuff from experience. On hold, obviously. 4 chapters. Ooh, don't read that description. Number 6. Wattpad's full enough. If that's number 6, it means no one's writing in that category. Point is though, this one has like the most chapters, 8 chapters. Not the most. But the most of the ones that are shit. What did I wake up to? Dinos? You don't even want to know. And I used to write it in a notebook and then because I didn't have a phone back then, I don't think. I think I may have had a phone, but it was shit. And I couldn't write in it, right? I could only write in like the notes, and it only let you write like maybe 1,000 characters. So I wrote it all on like my notebook, and it was, at the end of it, it was falling apart, right? And then I would put that notebook and I'd sit down with my shitty ass computer that the Spanish government gave me. I believe it was that laptop, and it was so bad, and they could only use Chrome basically. Like, it was like really shit, like really cheap. But they gave it to all of their students for some reason. That's another tangent that I'll go on. That's another story. Okay. And I sat down with it, and I wrote up every single word from my book to... I mean, subs will hear the rest of the story, and the rest of you won't. Maybe you should subscribe. Maybe you should subscribe. And I just wrote it all up, and that's what I used to do because I didn't have what I had. Oh, I had a little like tablet that I used to write into as well, and it was really bad. It's really bad. It was broken like into pieces. It was funny. It was very funny. Jump. That's nice. Thank you. Okay. Number 1 in This Is War? I'm finally winning at something. Guys, I'm finally winning at something. I've never won anything in my life. Green. Dinosaur. Dino, you know you can change your name, right? You can change the color. If you press yourself in chat, I believe you can change the color of your name. I don't know if this is true though. This is what Babushka said, and Babushka could be wrong. I wonder, I keep refreshing and getting more ads. I wonder what the cap is. It's because every time that you refresh, you get pre-roll ads. And pre-roll ads, unless I play a 1 minute and 30 seconds ad for everyone, pre-roll ads are just ads that you get before when you go into a stream. I changed my mind. It works on I changed mine. It works on PC. Yeah, on PC it works, Dino. So it might not work if you're on mobile. But guys, pay attention. Are the ads done? Let me just check if the ads done real quick. No, they're not done. I have no money for a PC. Okay, then do that. It's that thing. To see that command, it's !! green. If you do that, you'll get it. And the ads are going down. Yep, 46 seconds left, right. Surprisingly though, Dino doesn't actually seem to have ads right now. I could take away the pre-roll ads, but then everyone will be in ads, and that's not something we want, right? Green. Did it work, Dino? Did it work? Say something else. Say something new. Write something new, and then maybe it will work. No, it didn't work. Sorry about that. I just spent the last 2 hours rearranging my room and I'm shattered. Lol, that's me just finished. Shattered. my room is a fucking tip. It's a tip, and you don't see it from this because I made my bed. But it's a tip. That's all I can say to you. It's a tip. It's bad. It's really bad. Are we back from pre-roll ads? Are we back from normal ads? Are we back from ads in general? It's my question. Got a dip, need to do some work for my mock test. Okay, bye-bye. Shut up. Change your lights to green. I wasted 1k on that. Did you? Oh, you want? Oh, I didn't read that you redeemed that. Okay, you redeemed Tammy lights. Sorry, I didn't notice. I thought you'd redeemed something else, but I will change my lights for you, Dino. I will. Give me a second. I don't know why you want green, okay? Because now my jumper blends in with the background. So, here you go. Your lights are green now. Why is Spooky playing Stardew Valley is a real question. It just keeps popping up on my computer. You're welcome. Are we done with these pre-roll ads? Because I'm sick of them. Yes, we're done. Okay, guys, we're gonna get into reading the story. Yeah. First of all, I want to point out some of you might not have seen because we were in roll ads, but number one in This Is War. I have no words. I don't know why it be like this, but it be like this. Can you shut up, Aaron? Like, actually, shut the fuck up, please. Thank you. It's because I can't turn it off. Is my issue, you know? I can't do that. Actually, guys, I'm just gonna do something that's just gonna make it a little bit smoother for the rest of the game because I have the rest of this because I have a feeling that's gonna be an issue. Bum bum ba ba bum 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 bum. There we go. Fixed it. Okay. We're no longer going to see all these notifications that I'm getting from my university. Okay? You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, guys. So, they're having a chat without me, and they're not actually watching my stream. Guys, my mods aren't actually watching my stream. They're just chatting. They're just chatting about Robin's potential emotes. Bit rude, a little bit. Just a little bit rude. Just a little bit rude. And the reason it's a little bit rude is because, well, I'm streaming. I made the mods angry, guys. I made the mods angry. Okay, guys, we're gonna get to ignore those notifications. Thanks. We're gonna read this. It's called Chaos's Assassin. I made that. Do you see that? Do you see that book cover? I made that. I made that using an app on my phone and a art, I think, that I just took off the internet, and I don't know how legal it is. Last time I updated was June 22nd, 2017. 2017 was the year that I wrote this book, okay? It's got 9 chapters, right? Would have been capped at 11 is how many it would have been, ish. Number 1 in This Is War, which is shocking. And if you press all the rankings, like 306 in Quest, out of how many? 7,000, okay. 22 story, number 2 in tagging. All right then. Out of 34 stories, mine is number 1. That's insane. That's very cool. My Wi-Fi just crashed and I'm almost out of data. I might have to go. That's alright, Saza. Thank you for coming anyway. We're gonna read this. Finally, after like an hour of me talking about it. So sorry. This is chapter 1. Maybe I should put on different music. Do you guys feel like different music, or is it just me? I feel weird feeling that I should. This one? No, a little bit more, something a little bit more intense. No. Guys, what are we thinking? Okay, this is the one. This is the one. This is the one. We're just gonna put this on repeat. Right. Oops. Let's read my Wattpad story by Hit the Kanza. Shanza. Hit the Shanza. You'd think I remember what the names of the people that I used to stand, but here we go. Hit the Shanza, chapter 1. It's got 1,600 reads, 50 likes, okay, 30 comments. Real Reader is my brother, by the way, and every time I used to post a chapter, he used to go and read the chapter. I'd make him, and then he would spam comment that shit, and I really appreciated it. Even back then, I was finding ways to push my reach. Even back then. Oh my god. Anyway. Hello? He likes Percy Jackson as well. It's the only reason he would read my books. Let's get started, shall we? Are we ready? Can I have some confirmation from chat that we are ready for this shit? More specifically, Kat. Kat is the only one I care about. Kat, are you still here, my love? Are you here to read this? I don't want to start without you. You see. Yeah. Robin like, yeah. Dino with their little dino. Kat, are you here? Are you here, Kat? It's me, Tammy. It's me, Tammy. I don't think that Kat's here anymore. That makes me a little bit sad. Kat, I love you. And I miss you. It's okay, we're starting without them. Poof. They're gone. Name. Lucas Nadir. Guys, this is how I decided to start it. This is how I decided to start this fic. Age. 320. No, not years. Nothing. Just 320. Okay. Sex. Mictorn. Species. Xanosian. Location. Planet 5206. Hobbies. Killing children. I thought I was real smart. I thought I was real fucking smart. Crimes. 40 children dead on planet 5206. Sentence for crimes. Kill on sight. Okay, guys, we're gonna get a little bit of an oopsie. Gonna get a little bit of an insight on who this person is. Oh my god, it's in first person. Oh, why did I write it in first person? Oh, I hate it when people write in first person, but I think that I did do a lot of writing in first person. This is before I really kind of understood how to write in third person, I think. Which is saying something because I was 16 when I wrote this, so that's an issue. Shame. I looked up from the folder I had been reading from, about Lucas Nadir. He, like many others before him, was my target. Till he died, of course. I collected all the information I had on him and walked out of my room. Out in the corridors of Chaos' base, soldiers milled around as they went about their business for the day. Whether it be spending time with their families, hanging out with their weapons in the training room, or going on missions from their superiors. Just hanging out with their weapons, just casually. You know, not actually like training. Just like hanging out, you know, like vibing, and like a group of people of different species, just like, not people, group of beings of different species, just like vibing with like fucking axes and swords and katanas, just milling around in the weapons room. Can you imagine? Why did I write like this? Oh, I fucking named it Omega. That is just a shit. I could have come up with better than that. I can't believe myself. You really had the opportunity to come up with an actually good name for this fic, but instead you went with every single name that anyone who has ever written a fic like this writes. That's just sad. Who doesn't do that? Dino Smooth. Hey, Omega! I turned to see a warrior jogging up to me. God, this is bad. His blue eyes filled with determination as he ran his hands through his short, dark, curly hair. Jack. Yes, I asked. To kill. Curiosity getting the better of me. Have you seen Rebecca? That's written like a fucking 5-year-old. I need to talk to her. I smirked no, not unironically. Ironically. I smirked ironically. My immaturity dominating my thoughts. I was immature. I was 16. That's not me reading, by the way. I was 16, so of course this is what I would think of writing when I first wrote this fic. Talk to her, huh? I commented, raising an eyebrow. Yeah, I've seen her. Stopped me a while back, said she was looking for you. His tan skin flushed and my smirk widened as my suspicions were confirmed. Did I make the sky black? I think I did. Yes, let's go. Did you see where she went? He asked me, nervously fiddling his fingers. Yeah, down the hall to the left, I told him. Excitement filling me at the thought of my OTP finally getting together. Please. Why What the fuck? Why did I write that? That's bad. Guys, when I say that that's bad, I mean that's really bad. That's like bad. That's like bad. Guys, that's bad. It's ugly. Oh my goodness. I really just wrote that. He smiled. And people read this. This is the best part. I wrote it and people read it. Thanks. Catch you later. Cacus epilogus. He said quietly. I chuckled at my nickname, waving as he walked away. Why did I think that a nickname in Greek would be funny? And I'm pretty sure it translates to like shithead or something like that. And like, why did I think that that was okay? Bye, I said at his retreating back. Playing matchmaker again, Cacus. I hate that name. I don't even know how to read it. I don't know how to pronounce it. A voice said from behind me. Imagine writing a book and not knowing how to pronounce the fucking shithead. Imagine oh, Robin allowed that to go through when just before I disallowed it to go through. That's quite funny. Playing matchmaker again, Cacus, a voice said from behind me. I turned to see a man in a black pinstripe suit with a tie walking towards me. His dark eyes laughed mysteriously behind the constellations that lit at his void like irises. I really try to be so... like... I was trying so hard, guys, and you can tell. If I am, I asked him, my smile widening as I raised my eyebrows, an eyebrow cheekily at him. Then it better work, he answered almost teasingly. Those two should just kiss already. I'm just gonna throw myself out a window. Don't mind me. Why did I write that shit? It's bad. It's bad is what it is. It's bad. Shit. It's bad. Oh. Don't mind me for a second, kids. I'm just having an issue with myself. Regretting life. I am back. Sorry. I just couldn't get through that. That's not the real reason I turned away, but I'm not going to tell you what the real reason is. Okay, hello microphone. Care to be not annoying? Thank you. My cord has been all freaking moved around in this microphone. Holy shit. Ball girl is back. I fucked off for literally 2 seconds, mate. 2 seconds, please. Okay, so I let out a laugh at his choice of words. Chaos always had a way of getting to me. This is where the bad writing comes in. Yes, I said chaos, king of the universe and all. Only he barely acted like it. He'd always been a child on the inside, even when he'd created, well, everything. Why do you think we have strange pigs with long snouts that go by the name of anteaters? I was a hater for anteaters way before Wilbur told me to. I fucking told y'all. I told y'all. Anteaters is a shit fucking animal, okay? Look at this. I wrote it into the story in 2017. I swear to God, I did not set this up. That's really funny. That's really funny. Wilbur and I, we have so many things in common. You about to set out to dispose of Nadir? He asked me. Bruh, dispose? Yeah, on my way to the teleportation beams right now, I told him. A smirk peeking out slightly at the thought of a contraption called teleportation beams. It still cracked me up. I wrote this... Wow. I don't know. Let's see if you guys get... That sentence didn't make sense, Dino. Like, at all. I think he meant... Okay, whatever. I had, like, such an image for this universe, so we'll see if you guys kind of think the same way that I think. Okay. Of course, I'll leave it to you then. He left back the way he came, and I continued my journey out of the building and to the boundaries of the city where the beams resided, as they were only used for teleporting outside of Chaos's realm. The city itself was an image of incomprehensible beauty. Big words, Tammy. Its towering buildings casting stunning mirages as their windows glistened in the sun's glow. Being of all planets and nationalities, Beings of all planets and nationalities littered the streets in an array of beauty. I find it funny and interesting how in this context, instead of using like ethnicity and nationality, I say planets and nationalities. I think that's pretty smart of 2017 me, I've got to say. People of different race and colour coming together as one. Chaos's realm had become a place of comfort for me, perhaps even some place I could call home. The city extended itself for miles on end till it reached the mouth of a forest. No one lived there. No one really went in there. There weren't any ships or anything to leave the planet, only teleportation beams that were embedded into the hollow trunks of trees that sat at the entrance of the vast forest. I'm very curious to what someone commented. Pick up your litter. Beam me up, Scotty. That's my brother. Everybody. That is my brother. You don't even want to know what he has in that account. Wait. Omega. I fucking hate that name. Why did I name him Omega? Anyway. I turned to see a small girl running up to me, her curly blonde pigtails tossing as she skipped in my direction, her amber eyes glinting in the light of our three resident suns. So we have 3 suns in this world. 3. Not sons as in kids. Suns. I know, it's such an ugly name. Suns as in like sons. Let me change the title. I just realized I changed the title and now nobody knows what the fuck I'm doing. Old embarrassing fanfics. Sorry guys. One moment. And there we go. Ew, that name, no, literally. It's really ugly. I don't know why I did that. I regret a lot of things and that is one of them. There's not, honestly, this fic is not terrible. Like, I've written worse and I've read a lot worse and it's not that bad. But the name is such a bad name. Like, I could have fixed it all if I just written that fic to be, like, fuck ton better named. But I didn't, so we're here. I turned to see a small girl running up to me, her curly blonde hair, 3 resident sons. Hey, Lily. Why did I name her Lily? Because she reminded me of Lily Potter. And I like the name. So that's why I did, I think. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's because of that. Mommy and Daddy are on a mission, she replied, smiling her innocent grins. Lily's parents were fellow warriors that had joined around the same time as I did. They had been great friends of mine and an absolute rock to me as we trained and studied for a future in the army. The school still stands after 13,000 years, its foundations holding centuries of weapons and memories. Why did I put so much emphasis on the fucking weapons? What's going on, Lils? I asked her, kneeling down so we're the same height. Where are you going? She asked me, answering with a question in order to avoid my own. I really did a lot of explaining. Like, saying in this fic. I still do. I'm not a better writer than I was back then. This is when I was 16. Or 15. I think it's written actually in 2016. So maybe I should shut the fuck up. Maybe I can criticize myself. We don't know. I've got to go on a mission. When will you be back? She inquired, her large honey eyes glistening. Oh wait, who commented here? My brother probably. Of God. I wrote, I've got to go on a mission, and Daniel goes, of God. Really, Daniel? Anyway. When will you be back? She inquired, her large honey eyes glistening. I doubt I'll be long, I answered. Just a couple of days. This is funny because someone said to me that I should really just transfer this over to AO3. And at this point, I might. Come back quickly, she cried, wrapping her arms around me in a hug. I will, I told her, hugging back and kissing her on the forehead. Lily meant a lot to me. As her godfather, we tended to have an extremely good relationship. I picked up the small 6-year-old and carried her with me to the gates. Once there, we hugged once more. I opened the closest transportation beam and was soon on my way to planet 5206. Okay. It had been 2 days. We're doing a time skip! Time skip! It had been 2 days. I had been tracking down Lucas Nadia. It's a nice name. Lucas Nadia is a better name than Omega. Dinos, sometimes what you say doesn't make sense to me. You need to put a little bit more context because your comments are coming in after I've said what I've said, so it's not making sense. I had been tracking down Lucas Nadia and had discovered his hideout to be under a school in planet 5000. Your name? Did I write your name? And no, it must have been a word that just sounds like your name, but I said Daniel. I said Daniel, so you might have heard that. And discovered his hideout to be under a school in the planet 5206. So I like parallels, okay? I like parallels. And I think you will have noticed in this point that I have drawn a lot of parallels. Remember that thing that I told you about the camper van? That's a parallel. This here, also a parallel. His hideout is underneath a school. Later on in the story, the hideout for the main antagonist is also underneath a building. So, parallel. Hello, Positive Vibe Fairy. Thank you so many. Thank you so much. I will look after myself and have a great evening. It's nighttime for me. And I can't meet any puppies, but I'll have a look at them, I guess, on images. Thank you for coming. Thank you for viewing as well. Bye bye. Or stay. That'd be great. I don't mind. Anyway, carrying on. I was on my way there now. I jumped from roof to roof in an attempt to get there fast. After all, you don't like puppies? Dinos, get out. After all, I had promised Lily it wouldn't take too long. And it's been 2 days, you fucking liar. Take it back. It's been 2 days. How dare you? Sliding down one of the pipes of the school, I stopped about 10 meters above the ground and jumped through an open window, feet first, straight into a class full of Xenosian students. The teacher backed up against the wall okay, spelling mistake. I thought I'd really edited this really well. Like I looked over this fucking chapter like 5 times before posting it, and I still have spelling mistakes. I don't trust people who don't like puppies. Yeah, puppies aren't scary. They're like very adorable, but there are some dogs that are, I do agree, they can be quite scary. I get scared by dogs. I don't get scared by puppies, and I still love them even though I'm scared of some of them. To talk over. Where am I? The teacher backed up against the wall, not wall, weird, in fright. Before anyone could scream, I pressed my finger to my lips, practically begging them to keep quiet. They didn't scream. Probably out of terror though, which didn't help with my self-esteem. Not to be that person laughing at their own jokes, but that was actually funny. That was funny. That was good. Past Tammy, that was funny. Good job. I slowly and quietly stepped out of the classroom and into a long hall. Cautiously, I started walking down the hall towards the staircase at the end, trying to keep as quiet as I could, keeping to the wall and doing my best not to arouse any suspicion from the other classes. Procrastinating studying and had to see this for myself for a minute. Oh, Nelly. It's bad, Neve. It's bad. But we're getting through it. After running down 2 staircases, I finally found the basement. It was rather small, round about the size of an apartment. The place wasn't very fancy, decorated like a normal house with a tattered couch and a broken TV in one end. And my question to past me is, how the fuck did he get all this shit in to the basement of a school? Dunno. That's one piece of the thread not making any sense. What do we call them? Loopholes? No, I don't know. Oh god, dinos. Okay, so the decorated like a normal house with a tattered couch and broken TV in one end, and a small bed and a closet in the other. So basically, I really had imagined just it being like a very open plan room, essentially, with a bed on one end, and a couch and a broken TV on the other hand. Now, mind you, now read it in Spanish. No sé si puede. ¿No te gustas a mi fic? ¿No le gustas a mi fic? Por favor. No te gustas a mi fic y por eso quieres hablar en español porque tú no vas a entenderme. Robin, I just said you don't even like my fic that much. That must be it, because you're asking me to speak Spanish and read my fic in Spanish, so obviously you don't like it since you don't understand that. Por favor, ¿por qué haces este? ¿Por qué? ¿Pa qué? ¿Qué es la razón? Fire Elmo meme. Solo tengo que hablar en español por 1 minuto. Entonces voy a... al 8 menos 26... 27 voy a hablar en inglés, ¿vale? 1 minuto solo. No sé si puedo traducir porque no sé si puedo leer en inglés y hablar en español. No sé si puedo. Eso es mucho, ¿vale? Había un... ¿Cómo se llama? Kitchen. A ver, no puedo decir todas esas cosas en español. I'm gonna need translations here because these are some big words in English and I don't think I remember how to say them in Spanish. Voy a matarte, Robin. Que te mueres, ¿vale? Puta de fucking jarra. Estoy traduciendo ahora porque no sé cómo... cocina. Está bien. Recogido como esa. Oh, DMs? Bab, bye. Bab always wants me to talk to them, but then doesn't actually want to be in the stream. Yes, please. Sí, por favor. Dame. Adiós, Neve. Te amo. Sí. Leído. Respondido. Había una cocina a mi derecha y un pequeñito... Why am I forgetting very specific words? It's just like the names of things. Cuarto de baño a mi izquierda. Pero la cosa más horrífico tiene que ser el pequeño pila de... How do I say this? It's up! Yes! I literally got through like 4 lines maybe. There was a kitchen to my right and a small bathroom to my left, but the most disturbing thing, which I call horrific thing in Spanish because I didn't know the word for disturbing, love that for me, had to be the small pile of stinking bodies dumped in one corner of the small room. Now, I hate to be that person, but I've never actually said stinking bodies in Spanish, so trying to say that was so fucking hard. I is in capital. Thank you, Daniel, for correcting my spelling mistakes back in 2016. Much appreciated. I quickly shrunk into the shadows as I heard the pitter-patter of someone's footsteps walking across the threshold. I also don't know how to say threshold in Spanish. Did you enjoy that little segment in Spanish, Robin? A man walked out. He had short blonde hair, cut like they do in the army, and murky brown eyes. He was wearing ragged brown clothes smothered in a deep scarlet substance, and shoes that trailed blood behind him, which would explain that deep crimson footprints scattered around the house. All in all, the place freaked me out. I shifted in the darkness, trying to creep my way around him to sneak attack from the back. What did Daniel say? Kool-Aid. I hate him. Thank you. Lucas Nadia turned his head and stared right at me. Now, it would have been better if I said stared straight at me. This is what we called character development. I've gotten better. I haven't. Chapter 2. 27 comments. So my brother, he calmed down with all the comments. Actually, let me read some of the things from the first chapter, because I think that there were more. It's just the one person. Who was I talking to? Can't wait to have kids. I know they can be. And so, oh my god, what did I think I knew in 2015? Honestly, this is bad, guys. The comments. Why do I have so many? What the fuck? Oh, it was my birthday and I wrote it in the description. Got it. I know you're not very good. You're not very good at hiding, Lucas Nadia said, his eyes glued to the spot I was standing in. I know, I said, stepping out of the shadows. I need to work on that. Plus, I prefer face-to-face confrontations. Fair enough, he replied, taking out a long machete and a cloth, and wiping the bloodstains off the weapon. So I guess you won't let me kill you in peace then? Not a chance, he replied, throwing the cloth away, and getting into a fighting stance. This is the first time I ever had to write, like a description on fighting, and so it's rough. It's really rough. Just giving you guys that little... Back out if you can. I nodded and drew Executioner, my sword. Of course I named it Executioner. Pretty sure everyone named his sword Executioner back in the day. He was standard size, black with a silver hilt. I'd got him when I first came to Chaos's planet. I smirked and waited for him to make a move. He complied. He ran towards me, aiming a thrust towards my chest. Oh, it's bad. I parried and threw one of my own. He slashed at my head, but I managed to duck just in time. We kept at this for a while, our weapons clashing together in arrays of sparks. He slashed at me, cutting into my chest, leaving me gasping at the gash of blood in my skin, staining my top, dripping like warm, sticky sauce down my chest. Another spelling mistake. Love that for me. I kept going, jumping over the table and couch, but I could feel my energy waning. My movements getting slow and murky, like moving through a swamp. Soon I knew I would be overthrown. I did something drastic and very desperate. He was good. I knew it. But I was good too. I hadn't been planning to use my powers, but it seems I would have to execute plan B. Well, to be honest, there hadn't been a plan A. I had been winging it. I'm pretty awesome at that. The reason I included those, 4 sentences was just because it's so in Percy's character to be like, I'm just gonna OP this. I concentrated on the water in his blood and froze it, bringing his body temperature down below 0. Very much below 0. He froze on the spot. I then turned my attention to the water in his brain. I froze that too. Let's just say Lucas Nadir was now a human icicle. I walked away. Job done. Now, do I, 2021, Tammy at age 20, think that 2015 Tammy at age 14 did a good job on this? Yeah, it's alright. Do I think it's good? No. Are you joking? I'm not. My brother read this and then he turned to me and he said, why didn't you make him OP? Like, why didn't you write it that, he wasn't failing? Like, you shouldn't make the first fight that he has with a bad guy be one that he struggles at. And I said to him, Daniel, character development. I find fics very boring when the main character is always good. I stand by that. I was a clever klotz back then. Anyway, moving on. Kakis! Chaos called. Fucking worst name of all time. Kakis Epilogis, he was screaming now. What? I yelled back. We have a meeting. This time he was closer. Where are you? Everywhere, I whispered in his ear, sneaking up on him. He screamed, his eyes bulging and his hands waving everywhere as the creator of all things terrifying died. Just kidding. I burst out laughing. Why did I laugh at that? It wasn't funny. I hate it when you do that, he said, slightly ashamed, but having finally gained control of his wits. Wow, good writing, Tammy. You screamed like a little girl, I choked out between laughs. Shut up, he snapped back. I literally was a child when I wrote this, and you can tell. Pouting like a child, his little tantrums no longer surprised me. Every time, I said, wiping tears of laughter from my eyes. What the fuck? Shut up, he repeated. I simply chuckled. So what was it you wanted, I asked him, still smirking from a little episode. You're supposed to be at the debriefing. What debriefing? I asked him instantly. Very funny, I'm laughing my head off. Now go to that debriefing. Fine, I huffed. Another time skip. I like my time skips, apparently. Nightmares. Okay, we're studying it like this. This is weird. I don't normally get them anymore. Don't know why. Just don't. It's been years since I last had a nightmare. 11,615 to be exact. They started when I came here and only stopped after I had been here for 385 years. Yes, I did the calculations for this. It took me a very long time because I'm not good at math. And I still think that it's not very well done. Of course, I had nightmares before I came here. Only I don't speak of them. Apparently today my brain had decided to torture me. It wasn't as bad as I'd feared, only memories. And not even bad things. It's not even bad ones. Small things. Let me see the comments before we carry on, because you're now dust. My brother wrote, you're now dust. No need to be exact, and me very much need to be exact. I think I had planned to use those figures later on, but who knows. Guys, do you even care? Is my question. Oh my god, I've just been spammed Discord messages. Oh, you guys are gonna go crazy when you see this. You guys are gonna lose your shit. You guys are gonna lose your shit. Guys, get excited. Get excited. Babushka just sent me something very exciting. I don't know why 5 people are watching me read this shitty ass fucking fake. But pop off. Let's go. There was one of my mother and I. I was 2 and we were on a familiar beach. Now here's where we get to the actual, like, this is where it starts getting parallels with the actual, you know, books that this is based off of, the Percy Jackson books. I was 2 and we were on a familiar beach. My mother had just remarried, but he had stayed behind to play poker with his friends. Not that I was complaining. I sat on the beach making a sandcastle, whilst my mum sat down drinking blue tea, watching me. It was a very happy memory, but painful as well. The memory changed. Get it, I guess. Next was the memory of myself and some old friends from an old school. Good High. I still don't know if it's pronounced Good High or Good High, and we will never know. Except we might know, actually, because Percy Jackson is becoming a series soon, so that's exciting. We were at an ice cream parlor just past 38th Street. I don't know what 38th Street is, I made it up. This memory was painstakingly hard to watch. We were all laughing at a joke my friend Luca had told about my other friend Robbie. A moment that filled my heart full. Oh wait, what? A moment that made my heart fill with reminiscent happiness. I didn't make a spelling mistake, I'm just bad at reading. Got it. Till it changed once again. This time I was in Manhattan. Alone. I was 7 years old. It was the day I'd run away from a random boarding school I'd been sent to. I didn't understand how this was a happy memory, but for some reason, I felt happy. I felt elated. Look at all these fucking ellipses. Then I woke up. No screaming, don't worry. Simply silence. The worst kind. The kind that seemed to engulf you on all sides, swallow you up, drown you. For some reason the cafeteria was eerily silent. You could hear a pin drop. Well, actually you wouldn't, because we don't keep pins here. Chaos likes playing with unnecessarily sharp things, but don't ask me why it was quiet. I'm always the one kept in the dark. Chaos hadn't shown up and the army was eating silent, almost as if they knew something was going to happen. Strange people. And aliens. We're not racist. I sat down at my usual table and started eating my blue pancakes. They tasted like home. Omega! The fuck. I was always better at descriptions than actual talking, I think. My head jerked up at the sound of my name. I turned to see a figure standing at the doorway. A blue figure. Oh, damn. Hi, Chaos! I laughed nervously, rubbing the back of my neck. What did you do? He shouted at me. I burst out laughing, unable to keep it in any longer. It's not funny, he whined. I just kept laughing. I can't believe I wrote that. I still say I can't even. I said, gasping for breath. You had laughed too. The paint was dripping everywhere, leaving a trail of blue wherever he went. Of course, I probably shouldn't have used blue. Everyone knows it's my signature color. What did they say? What the hell did my idiotic brother do? This person used to cosplay, not cosplay, but you know, people who would like comment as characters is what they would used to do, but as, not as Chaos, as the sister of Chaos. That was quite funny. Anyway. What on Planet 26 happened? Jack shouted, taking charge. By now, I was literally dying in my seat. I forgot. Ha ha ha. I sat up. Ha ha ha. That. Ha ha ha. Prank, I said between breaths. Why did I write it like this? I don't know. Chaos smiled a sickly sweet smile and held out his arms as if offering a hug. My eyes widened. I turned and tried to make a dash for it, but some members of the army were already forming a barricade around me, trapping me inside, one of them being Rebecca. I pouted, widening my sea green eyes and puffing out my bottom lip. I was wearing my favorite shirt, my green one with the ugly cat printed on the front. Oh, that is great! That is good writing! That is very smart! That's hilarious. I had no intention of ruining it. I wrote running it. Another spelling mistake. Holy shit. Her smile simply widened as she shook her head, her brown hair falling perfectly around her blue face. Did I mention she's not human? No? Oh well, now you know. I guess I deserve it, I said to myself. Chaos turned towards me, the blue paint still dripping wet. I knew I would look like a smurf after this. Then he hugged me. When he let go, I knew I looked ridiculous without even having to look at myself. I couldn't help it. I laughed right along with him. That's just... Okay. We're getting through this, guys. And then she hugged me. wrong person. I don't know what's happening. Guys, I'm getting to the point in the stream where I feel like I'm in like an alternate universe reading this to you guys, and I don't know if anyone cares. So please comment in chat your acceptance. Yes, I do actually want to hear this fake Tammy, or I actually stopped caring. And if you stopped caring, I will just simply end stream. Are you there, chat? It's me, Tammy. It's me, Tammy. I'm getting a very resounding bit of silence right now. I do care, but I gotta go soon, so. Oh. See? Do you see this? This is what I'm talking about. This is what how soon is soon, Robin? What time you gotta go? I'll keep going up until you have to go, and then I'll leave. As you are the only one that cares. I don't have to read this. I don't care if I do read it, but I also don't care if I don't read it. 9 p.m. Okay, that's way too much time. Oh, no, that's in 15 minutes. Oh, okay. All right. We'll go we will go until 9 p.m. I just joined, so I don't know what's happening. I'm reading a fan fiction. More specifically, Peachy, my fan fiction. My Percy Jackson fan fiction that I wrote when I was 15 years old. So, yeah. I guess I did. Oh my god, you're back, yelled Lily as she ran up to me. This is another time skip because I love time skips. Yep, I replied, picking her up and holding her against my hip. I guess I am. Why is there blue behind your ear? She asked, pinching the right side of my head. Ah, Mrs. Spot, I muttered, amusedly shaking my head. Your parents back yet? I asked her as we walked through the streets towards her apartment building. No, she said, pouting a bit. Where exactly did they go? Some planet called Earth. And now we're setting up for the actual plot of the story. It took the 2 chapters, but we're getting there! We're getting there, guys. 3 days ago, we sent Team 1 to Earth to get rid of an upcoming threat. Today, they have all been reported missing. We need you to go find them and help eliminate the threat. I wasn't upset. I wasn't excited either. I had been on Earth to Earth on missions before, so I wasn't surprised, really. My only concern was getting Willow and Nico back to Lily. Yes! Nico! I named him Nico. I don't remember if it's the Nico from the Percy Jackson books. But I don't think it is. I think it's I just liked the name, so I reused it. So there are 2 Nicos here. Don't get confused. Just so you guys know. Okay. What's the threat? I asked Chaos. Curiosity getting the best of me. I sat in Chaos's bland office with only a glass table between us. He tended not to keep much in his office, only some weapons and a couple of books on a shelf on the right wall. Well, I guess you could say he's an old friend of yours. Is it Cronus? I asked. I couldn't. No, let me fit. Is it Luke? No, he's dead, Gaia. I just said he was. Then who is it? Octavius? I joked. Who is it? Octavian? I joked. Chaos rubbed the back of his neck, glancing nervously around the room with a look of discomfort. Should have been discomfort, but I don't know how to write. On his face. It's Octavian, isn't it? I said with a blank expression. Chaos nodded. I am not impressed. I had rather hoped he would die, I said truthfully, looking across the room to the glass windows behind Chaos. So did we all. He's more annoying than the most annoying person I know. And I know a lot of annoying people, Chaos said. This was my humor. This was my humor back when I was 15. Sorry. Ditto. Wait a minute. You said they were reported missing. Who reported it? Camp Jupiter and Camp Half-Blood, he said, finding his nails very interested. I nodded, unsure about how to feel about his answer. I was happy, of course, but it had been so long. I assumed that I'll be staying with either one. I said, avoiding eye contact. Camp Half-Blood, Chaos said. I nodded, internally sighing in exasperation. Is that it? I asked him. Yep, you leave tomorrow. I nodded once more and stood up to leave his office. When at the door, I paused. Chaos? I asked, turning around to face him. Did you do it? He looked me straight in his eyes and said, I don't break my promises. You ready? Rebecca asked me as she passed me my backpack at the mouth of the woods the next day. Not too sure, I replied, clipping my hood onto the leather jacket I wore. Lucky for me, my hood cast a dark shadow upon my face that no one could see through. Magic, obviously. Blech. Brace yourself, she said to me. I nodded. I'll see you later then, I told her, reaching for the tree with the teleportation beam. Omega, Rebecca said before I could leave. Bring them back, will you? You can count on it, I said with a tight smile. Now, I don't know how good I am at writing, so I can't remember, because I wouldn't remember, if I mentioned who was kidnapped, but it was Willow and Nico. So it's either I'm spoiling you right now, or I'm just reiterating what was previously written. Who knows? The sun looked absolutely stunning on the horizon as it disappeared behind the forest of trees. The camp appeared just as gorgeous as how it had been when I had left. Talia's pine tree still sat there with Peleus wrapped around its bark. Down the hill, the big house stood in all its glory with the 12 cabins, the amphitheatre, the climbing wall, and of course the toilets behind being the first thing in my line of sight. The fucking toilets. I breathed in the clear air and made my way down towards Chiron sitting on the porch of the oh so mighty light blue barn. Hello, my son. Who might you be and what might you be doing here? Asked Chiron once I had finally made it down the steep hill. His brown eyes glistened in the dusk atmosphere and his tweed jacket looked battered as ever as he sat on his little wheelchair. Ah, you must be Chiron, I stated. Percy, you know exactly who that is. Sorry. We're going meta, guys. That would be I. But I ask again, who might you be? My name is Omega, and I am Chaos's assassin. I have come to get Chaos's soldiers back and help with the upcoming threat. I take it by upcoming threat you mean Octavian, Chiron asked. That is correct, I replied. Therefore your help is much appreciated. Thank you. He nodded. The rest of the camp is at the campfire if you would like to introduce yourself, he told me. I shook my head. Excuse my rudeness, but I would prefer to stay out of sight at the moment and simply borrow a room in this lovely house for the night. Please, that is not a problem. They talk so fucking, like, professional. I hate it. Please, that is not a problem. We have a room already prepared inside if you'd like to take it. Thank you. I hope it is not inconvenient for me to suggest a war meeting tomorrow morning. Not at all, he replied. It would be our pleasure. Oh, I had so much fun writing that meeting. I began to make my way towards the doorway until he stopped me before I could leave. I take it you're not going to take off his hood, he said. Take off your hood, he said. I am the most known assassin in the universe. I think it's safe for both of our sakes to keep it on, I said. I'm stuttering now quite a bit, sorry. With that, I turned around and walked into the big house. I was home. For a while. God, why did I think that his perception of home would change so much? Who knows? I was a shit writer. I had once been told that the worst part of being in a war was the actual planning. Whoever said it was right. Sitting at the ping pong table in the rec room, I felt completely at home, completely comfortable, and completely bored. But I kept my guard up. I had toured the camp with a clueless Chiron this morning and had learned 2 things. 1, the 7 demigods I had gotten so close to all those years ago weren't here. And 2, last time I had been here, I had known every single face in the camp. This time there were about 20 newcomers. May not have seemed like a lot, but it was a pain in the neck to not be able to refer to everyone by name. It was strange, really. It hadn't been long ago that I had left, at least not for everyone else. Magic! I'm setting it up! Do you see how I'm setting up? Time moves differently! Anyway, we had better get started then, Chiron announced to the room. We are missing some of our leaders at the moment, as they are in Camp Jupiter making plans, but we can cope without them. Personally, I think we're better off without those wannabes, I heard Drew say. Damn, I'd hoped she'd left in the time I'd been gone. Shut up, Drew, Malcolm spat. And what gives you the right to say that to me? She replied. I'm fucking doing accents and everything. She replied, her face smothered in hate. And what gives you the right to be rude to any of us? Connor retorted. Oh, I just remember what happens in Connor's art. Keep in mind, when I wrote this, to be honest, I didn't really pay much attention to the actual storyline of what actually happens by the end of the series. Because it's very confusing. And people died, and I only found out that they died kind of like after I wrote some of this shit. So I think Connor actually died. Anyway. Anyway. Alright, Chiron hollered. Why did I see the word hollered? No one ever says hollered. Anyway. Settle down. We don't want to be rude in front of our guests now, do we? He asked, motioning to me. I smiled slightly under my hood. I had missed this. The bickering wasn't quite the same with Chaos. Anyways, Malcolm, you're the best battle strategist present. What do you propose? Well, it was obviously Octavian who took Chaos's soldiers, so we only have one option. We have to prepare for a full-scale attack before they bring the upper hand. Wrong, I interrupted, looking at my nails. This is so weird. Everyone's head turned toward me. Excuse me, a daughter of Hecate asked. You're wrong, I replied. You immediately assumed that there was no other option other than a full-scale war, something we up in Chaos HQ are avoiding. Therefore, I don't agree. Oh really? Challenged Malcolm. And what do you suggest? I'm not very good at writing, talking. Anyway. Octavian's not stupid. He knows how to plan a war and he has spies everywhere. Going offense will kill us all. I'm just saying words wrong, and I love that. He'll be rallying all of the monsters from Tartarus and even some titans. We don't have enough people. They will crush us on our own. Even with Camp Jupiter, we have no chance. We need the Chaos Warriors. So what do you think we should do, Einstein? Katie asked, a mask of annoyance on her normally calm face. I love Katie. She's not used enough in the books. We need to give out a quest, I replied. Only the people in this room and the ones actually on the quest can know about it, so as to not alert any spies. So you think we should just send a couple of random campers into the enemy's base and their deaths just to save some supposedly elite warriors who got themselves kidnapped? Clarisse LaRue asked, playing with her knife. I love you, Clarisse. Sorry, I didn't realize that was who was talking, otherwise I would have said it differently. No, I suggest giving a quest to 2 of the 7 to find Octavian's plans and free the Chaos Soldiers, I replied. But if they go on this mission and die, then we'll have lost 2 of our best soldiers, Travis said, alarmed. Then let's all hope they aren't that stupid. Bro! I'm hilarious. So who's going to be the 3rd person, Katie asked. I don't know how it is on Chaos's realm, but over here 3 people go on quests together. I distinctly remember you breaking that rule a couple of times. Those were special circumstances, Clarisse Button. And how do you know about that? It doesn't matter, because I was rather hoping it would be me that went with them. Why? Clarisse demanded. Man, this is going on. Fuck no. Because Clarisse LaRue, daughter of Ares, I made a promise to my favourite little girl that I would bring her parents home in time for Christmas, and I intend to keep it. On my own terms. I couldn't tell if they were shocked because I knew about Clarisse, or because I just showed human qualities. And who's them going to be? Connor asked. Honestly, I couldn't care less. As long as they can keep up, you can decide yourselves. Fine, Clarisse said. Have it your way. I nominate myself, and I can't believe I'm saying this, one of the 7s. Hey, how come you get all the quests? I think it's our turn this time, Travis exclaimed, both him and his brother standing up at the same time. I'm pretty sure one of them died. I'm sorry. I think I may have written... Oops. I think I may have written in a dead person. Oops! Determination masking their identical faces. What? Shouted a voice from the back of the room. In my head, this made so much sense. It just doesn't written down. It was like a light switch suddenly flicked up, and the room descended into chaos. There were people standing and threatening others. I could even see some people with knives and swords out. Even a bow and arrow was present. After a couple of minutes, I got bored of all the shouting. Karen was trying to calm everyone down, but it wasn't working very well. Alright, I get it. You've all been deprived. Now shut up. Luckily, I had lots of practice with screaming at chaos. Everyone's heads turned toward me. The attention was flattering, but unnecessary. He has a point, guys, said Katie, the ever so peaceful one. Anyway, haven't we decided 2 of the 7 would go? They can choose between themselves when they get back. And when will I be able to meet the ever so famous 7, I asked, trying not to give away with how much I was dying to see them. Well, technically there are only 6 of them. We lost one just a year ago, Will said, pain evident in his voice and his shoulders sagging. I can't believe I wrote Percy to be so dumb. But to be honest, I don't think that's wrong, like, with his character. I feel like that's pretty accurate, so... My stomach fell, and for a moment I couldn't breathe. The world around me faded into background, and all I could hear was the beating of my heart. Hadn't it worked? Chaos said he'd done it. He said he'd saved her. I felt the world swim and could feel a panic attack surfacing, but I pushed it down. Not here, not now. That quote reminds me of a fucking Harry Potter quote. I can't. Not Hermione, not me. And so I closed my eyes and focused on one thing, her face. Slowly my breathing leveled and my heartbeat turned back to normal. It was then I realized that I had missed the end of the meeting and people were starting to leave. I quickly grabbed Nissa's arm before she could leave. I'm so sorry, but I spaced out for a minute and didn't hear the answer to my question. What was it? Oh, you'll see them tonight at the bonfire, she replied, curiosity showing clearly. Thanks, I said. Then I stood up and walked out the room. Guys, it's 8:55. Robin has to leave at 9. I'm assuming that he's still here. Robin has to leave at 9. And I've got to show you something before Robin leaves. So I'm going to do that now, okay? Please ignore the fact that that entire thing was just shit, okay? Like, just bad. Just, like, not good writing. I hope you enjoyed it in a way because you asked for it. So we're here and we're doing it. And I did what you asked for, so you can't come at me, okay? But I do have to show you something first, okay? Give me a second and I'll pull it up. Like literally, like just a second. Just give me one second, okay? Just just 1 second, you know? Just 1 second is all yeah, you get me, right? Like I just need 1 second. I only need 1 second, guys. Just 1 second. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Just being annoying. All right. Yes, this is what I wanted to show you guys. Perfect. Are you ready? Are you ready? Ba-da-dum! Chat, if you are still here, you are being given a sneak peek into the new emotes for Tammy is Struggling channel. Woo! Let's go. Babushka's here at least. So obviously we have a couple of me. Just a couple of me. Just a few me. Just a few of the me. Just a few of the me. You know? Just a few me's. Just a couple of me's. Guys. Oh, I'm just gonna... Yeah, just ignore the fact that now part of my screen is black. Okay? Ignore that for a second and ignore the fact that you can't actually see your comments. I'm a really, really good... I'm really good at this. I'm actually a great little... what do you call them? Streamers? Yeah, I'm great at it. I'm fantastic. I didn't do this correctly. If you chat now, you should be able to see it. So if you can't, tell me. Yeah. There we go. Anyway, so these are our new emotes. I hope you like them. I hope you. Yep, there we go. They're working. It's working. Yo, it's your boy. Thank you, Babushka. I wanted to check that was working. Emotes. They're made by Babushka because they're just so talented. So talented. Look at this. Look how cute. I like this one. The little... And the hiding the face. And the dab! So 2017. But then again, I'm still stuck in 2017. I like this one specifically. This one's my favorite. It's the little done emote. I love it. Oh, the hearts like those in Minecraft, but it's Tammy Nix. Oh. This is the sus. This is the sus Tammy. Shocked face. I don't even know what to call half these. What do you mean? What do you mean? That one's my favorite. But what's even more exciting than me is all of the gang. Here we have Robin. Hello, Robin. This is little Robin's face version. He has two versions because he's special. He's got a face version and he's got a little sunflower face version. Look at him. Aww. And then we have Spooky. Spooky, and he's holding a little me and it's so well done. And then we have Babushka. Let's go. Let's go. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more. Okay, guys? I'm going to try and zoom in a little bit more so you can see it all. Look at... Okay. You can't see it, but I will... Just give me a second. Boom. Look at this. Oh, look at them. Oh, you can't see. You can't see. You can't see. 1 second. You can't actually see. I'm sorry. I'm not good at this. I never claimed to be good at this. I'm actually very bad at this. Okay, transition. There we go, guys. Now you can see them all. I like Babushka's one personally. I think that Babushka's one's really cool. And we've got little spooky with his little hair, his little glass, little hearts. It's got a little ducky. It's the gang. It's the whole gang. I'm so happy that the gang gets to be here. A little Robin with his crying face. Oh, Robin. And it's like, oh, my friends. I like this one the most. It's the best one. It's very funny. It's funny. The what do you mean? This laughing one is great. I love this one. The angry. This is so in character for the stream. The bad one is so good, right? Anyway, so in character for the stream. Where is it? This one. Angry. Shocked. Suspicious. Heart. A little heart. Shook him, but it looks like I have a crown and I like that. The done is amazing. It's probably my favorite. The detail on the face is incredible. You can't really see it, but I can see it, and that's what matters. And I love all of these. They're all just incredible. Thank you, Babushka. Thank you, Babushka, for the new emotes. They will be all available on the Discord very, very soon. And they will be on Twitch as soon as Twitch allows my emote slots to be opened up. We need a couple more subs for that. But yeah, thank you, Babushka. Thank you. Moving on. It's 9 o'clock and Robin has to leave. And I've been streaming for 3 hours. Absolute nonsense. So I'm gonna go too. I'm gonna go and cry over Red Dead Redemption and how much they fucked me over. Thank you, Babushka. Thank you, Robin, for being here this entire time. It's been a nightmare. I hope you guys like my fix. It's okay if you didn't. I wouldn't, quite honestly. So, makes sense if you didn't. Bye-bye, Robin. I'm gonna go and read actually good fics now. Not my own. And maybe one day I will finish my fics. Probably, though, I won't. For 2017? Aw, thank you, Babushka. That means a lot, actually. I changed the font and now I've got to change it back. Everything I do has consequences, guys, and I really don't appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like, I just think that I should never have consequences for what I do, ever. You know? Do you get me? Am I talking shit again? Yes. Absolutely. I'll see you all later. Thank you very much for coming. Among Us stream soon, maybe? Hopefully. Hopefully we're putting it together. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.